So for people who are looking at this code and they're a little bit confused, wall segments is a table which has a bunch of objects in it referenced by their own ID. I use the pairs iterator, and the way I use it is always the same. I say for kv, so the key and the value. So the v is going to be the thing that we're looking at in the table, and the k is the key. So for example, if I had a table like this, then I said for kv in pairs t. What this would do is it would randomly iterate over this table. The pairs iterator is not guaranteed to go in order. So in this case, we've created a table that is indexed by numbers, 1, 2, and I'm assuming that we would go on and say T3, etc., etc. Pairs doesn't iterate in order. It just kind of an advanced topic, and Sergey, I see you're here. He could probably chime in on this, but it's a background Lua thing that it goes in there and creates a, I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, this is kind of, this is very simple and yet very hard to describe. It's going to iterate, I'll just leave it at that. It's going to iterate over this table in a random seeming order, the order that it so chooses, which is based on how the pairs operator.
Where are you looking for the word iterator?
Yeah, go ahead, Sergey.
Where are you looking for the word iterator? That pairs returns an iterator function.
Say again, please.
Did you look for the word iterator? That pairs function returns iterator function for the table T.
Did I look for it?
He's asking if you're thinking of the word iterator.
I am thinking of the word iterator. Oh, you're right. Pairs returns an iterator.
Yes.
And the iterator's job is to, what you would assume, iterate over the table. But how it does so is up to the iterator, and it may not necessarily be in the order that you think it will be in. It's going to be in some order, whatever it so chooses.
Okay. So
internally, the rules, I'm not familiar with how the iterator chooses to go from element to element within the table.
Okay, so a non-sequential order.
It's not the same as if I had done this. That would give me an iterator that would go from 1 to 2 to 3. Whereas pairs could start at 2 and go to 1, and then the next one could be 3. It's random in a sense.
Okay. So, but at some point, T1 is going to be the key, and 10 is going to be the value.
That's right. At some point, K is going to contain 1. B is going to contain 10.
Okay.
Or K will be 2, and V will be 20. So if we delete all this, what we're saying is that we will look at every entry in wall segments. We will get the object that is there and look at its Y position, see if it is a greater distance away than delete Y, and if it is, we'll wait 1 frame, which is what this will achieve. We'll remove it, and we'll take it out of the table. Boy, easy to understand, hard to describe.